energy sector analyst Roger Lilly says had it not been for the national control system based in Germiston, the load shedding could have led to a total countrywide blackout.
For many years now, Eskom has deferred maintenance on power stations because they claim they don't have enough money in order to do so. And they have other reasons in terms of skill shortages and what have you. So, as I say, when a particular power station is taken out of service in order to do maintenance on it, other power stations which should have been able to cope with the additional load, because they have not been maintained properly, start to collapse. And so you get this domino effect, because now suddenly there's an additional one out of service, so that there's now a greater load shared by what's left, and more of those start knocking down. And this is the problem, because this could easily lead to a total countrywide blackout, were it not for the fact that we have a very sophisticated national control system based in Germiston, which controls this and prevents this from happening. And the way it does that is by simply switching off areas to keep what is still operating. The Eskom generating system that we have in South Africa consists of power stations which together could generate about 45,000 megawatts. In good times, when the economy is booming, we need that sort of power. Currently, we don't need that sort of power. The economy is depressed and a lot of the large load is not there. So currently, we're looking at about 30 megawatts or 30,000 megawatts of requirement. So for Eskom to now suddenly shed 4,000 means that something serious is going wrong.
What could that be?
Well, Eskom say that 6 generators have failed simultaneously. This is very serious, but usually what happens in a case like this is that Eskom will take a certain power station or part of a power station off the grid in order to do maintenance on it. But the moment you do that, the rest of the load is then shared by the rest of the power generators. So it appears that this load which was now shared by the other power stations, was now more than those other power stations could cope, and we have a domino effect. So 6 of them suddenly start dropping out, and we suspect it is in that way because it started with 2,000 megawatts jumping to 4,000 megawatts of load shedding. Now, what it really means is that the system, the generating system of Eskom, cannot supply the minimum requirement when the economy is depressed. Which is very serious.